So the Oppo Find N3 Flip has been revealed from Oppo. They revealed some images of this phone. And one thing you can see right away is that camera, not a bump, but a circle. A little bit different than what we see from a lot of different cell phone manufacturers when it comes to flippable cell phones, especially with the most recent iterations of the Galaxy Z Flip 5 and of course the Motorola Razr, where we saw a big outside display and of course small little cameras. As you can see with this one right here, you got two little cameras on the front of the Galaxy Z Flip 5. But surprisingly enough, that's not the case for the Oppo Find N3 Flip. Now, if you look at the previous generation of the Oppo Find N2, this is what it looked like. It actually had those two small cameras, and what a lot of people expected was that they would just move these down, and then of course, pretty much copy either Motorola or copy Samsung. They're not doing that. They want to continue to show off how amazing cameras they can put on this device. You still have 120 hertz on both inside and outside display, and it is of course an upgraded processing unit. There isn't really that much more upgraded. It does have better wired charging, but it's pretty much the same phone in and out outside of those little differences. And again, this is being released 6 months after the initial one got released, which is still very weird to me, and I'm never going to understand why Oppo is doing this, releasing their phones 6 months apart, and I'm wondering if they're going to do it in 6 months from now. All that really does is it makes people not want to buy your product. I'll be honest with you. Because, for example, this just came out, right? The Flip 5. If I knew the Flip 6 was coming out in 6 months and not a year, usually smartphone companies, they wait a year in between, smartphones, I would not probably buy this. I would probably not buy this because I'd be like, why would I wait? Why would I buy this now when I could wait, 6 months from now and find out, well, the new one is actually so much better. Now, in Oppo's defense, this one's actually really not that much better. Yes, it's an upgraded processing unit. Yes, it has better cameras. And yes, it has 3 cameras instead of 2. But overall wise, you're not getting too much of a boost up by buying this brand new Oppo Find N3 Flip. But still, I feel like a lot of the consumer base is going to be like, well, I feel like a lot of the consumer base is going to be turned off by the fact that, again, there will be a new version probably in 6 months from now. But again, it is what it is. At the end of the day, Oppo is successful for a reason because they do create amazing products. And at the end of the day, there might be people who haven't bought the, Flip 2 and now just see this for the first time and they're like, wow, this actually looks really cool. This looks really awesome. And they go after it. And if we're being honest, the Flip 2, while yes, it was a great phone, it really copied a lot of the same things that other flippable smartphones had. This is pretty much the same size screen as the as the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 and other smartphones out there. So they need to change it up a little bit. If not change up the screen, at least change up something. And that's what they did. They changed up the cameras and made the cameras different. So now when you look at their phone and then you look at, for example, the Galaxy Z Flip 5 or you look at, the Motorola Razr, now it's like, well, why should you buy Oppo? Well, because Oppo has the best cameras. And that's going to be your kind of thing you're going to go after, right? Is the cameras being upgraded. So there are things that, Oppo always loves to be that company that, really pushes the envelope, right? They like to be a company that, goes above and beyond and revolutionary with some of their products. I mean, they were the first foldable smartphone brand to get rid of the crease on their foldable smartphones, right? Something no other company could do or any company could replicate. So this is just how they are. They are very, revolutionary, but at the same time, it's kind of interesting. Now, again, like I said, this smartphone right here, other than wired charging being increased, I also believe it does have, I don't think it has wireless charging. That's going to be on the Oppo Find N3 Fold. But for this phone, it does have better wired charging. And again, it does have better camera. So it is what it is, but it does look beautiful no matter what. Not this phone you're seeing on the screen right here, but this new version of the phone. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.